Okay guys, welcome back to the supplement review. Now this week we're going to be doing a completely different kind of test. We're going to be reviewing 4 different sleep products, comparing them against each other and picking our favourites. So for this review we've got 3 testers. You've got Superhero Will, who is a bodybuilder, you've got Mikey, who's a strongman, and you've got me, who's kind of your average Joe. So what are the 4 products we're reviewing? Probably the best known of these 4 products is Dr. Dean's Sleep Stack. This product is formulated by Dr. Dean St. Mart, and it's probably one of the better known sleep supplements on the market at the moment. The second product is Restore. Foresight Nutrition is the brand that's owned by the guys from Insight Subs. They're a relative newcomer to the market, so it's going to be interesting to see how it compares with the other products. The third product is CAMZ by Team Affinity. This isn't necessarily a sleep product, it's more of a sort of souped up ZMA, but I find this helps me sleep, so that's why we've included it in this review. Now the final product is Neon Dreams. It's a very new product. It was only released recently. It's the only one in our test series that comes in powder form, so it's going to be interesting to see how that fares. If you don't like capsules, then this may well be the one for you. Now in addition to the testers, I also took these products for a week and I'll break down my thoughts at the end of the video. I've also asked Court Cooper to come in and provide a very simple breakdown of what he thinks of the formulas of all of these products in terms of dosing and ingredient choices. First we're going to hear from the testers, then we're going to hear from Court, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Now we sent out all of our testers a week's worth of each of these products. So here's what the testers had to say about the 4 products they tested.
Now I'll start with Supplement Needs. It's the one I regularly use myself personally, and it's still going to be my #1 go-to. Formulation wise, it's incredible. I always find I take it right before my last meal, and by the time I've finished it, I'm out of it, like drifting away, finding it hard to get up the stairs. I'll get into bed and I'm out without fail every single time. It's always been my go-to.
This one, I got on good with this. A week of this, I was waking up feeling a lot more rested come the morning. There was no drowsiness. I woke up feeling like I had a damn good sleep, and I was ready to tackle the day. 30 to 45 minutes after taking it, I felt settled. My routine was the same, just literally the supplement was different. But yeah, I felt ready to sleep, and there was no issues with getting off, staying asleep and feeling great when I woke up in the morning. So yeah, for me this was a good week of sleep.
The next one I'm going to go to is Restore. Honestly, personally, it just didn't get up to the standards of Supplement Needs. I didn't really get anything good from it, nothing bad from it, but it wasn't the same quality of sleep.
For me, after the week, what I found was that I did feel a little bit more lethargic after sort of half hour, 45 minutes of taking it. I felt like I was in a position where I was more ready to sleep than I normally would be. Come the morning, I did feel quite drowsy. For me, it then kind of gave me that feeling that I was a bit sort of unrested. The sleep itself through the night was solid. I wasn't stirring. It was just in the morning with that drowsiness. It kind of made me, I needed a bit of time to get me head into things, but on the whole, a good solid product, and it done what it needed to do.
CAMZ was very much the same. I really didn't notice an improvement, but it wasn't the same level of sleep stack. I wasn't crawling up the stairs by the time I finished my last meal.
For me, there was no noticeable difference in the way of feeling settled, in a position of ready to sleep.
Now, Neon Dreams I was shocked with. One, it tasted really good, it's powder, so I enjoyed drinking it. And 2, it worked just as efficiently as Supplement Needs. Now, I didn't get a chance to look at the formulation of Neon Dreams. It was sent to me last minute, but I did sleep really well.
So first 3 weeks previously been capsule based, whereas this one has been a powder form. What I would say is taste wise, it reminded me of like a cowbell type medicine that you would give a child. It wasn't necessarily the most pleasant, but it was easily drinkable. For me, the sleep I had with this was absolutely brilliant. It was deep. Probably with drinking it maybe 10-15 minutes before going to bed, within 10 minutes of being in bed, I was dozy and sort of feeling like I needed sleep, and it was lights out straight away. Was not waking up through the night at all, and it was solid sleep through till the morning. Woke up feeling great and ready to tackle the day ahead. So for me, this has been a really good week.
So he wants me to do a quick video on a minute of each of the 4 products: Sleep Stack, CAMZ, Restore and Neon Dreams. I'll start with Sleep Stack. Incredibly intricate and complex formula, way past than what the actual label indicator of what a normal person would think of. Focuses on serotonin synthesis and all the cofactors in getting you into that melatonin synthesis to not only keep you asleep and get you asleep as well through the relaxation of the addition of L-theanine also. Neon Dreams, quite a lot of ingredients, quite a few hefty doses. You've got 500 milligrams of L-theanine, 500 milligrams of 5-hydroxytryptophan, which is the precursor to serotonin, which are huge doses. Not quite as complex as the sleep stack, but you do get some benefits in terms of the passion flower extract. You do get some ashwagandha, which may have the potential to help GABA connect to the receptors, which why you may see it in many sleep aids. You have Restore, which is again got ashwagandha in it for that purpose. You have an addition of choline, which you may not see in many sleep aids, but it has a place there. It has lemon balm extract, which has the potential to maybe stop the degeneration of GABA, which is a main inhibitory neurotransmitter of our brain. We have the addition of L-theanine, like we spoke about, fantastic for increasing levels of alpha theta brain waves and increasing levels of serotonin, dopamine and GABA. You have the 5-HTP and you also have zinc in there as well, which is great for increasing levels of BDNF, helping serotonin uptake as well. And also glutamate toxicity. CAMZ, you have KSM66, ashwagandha again, fantastic. You have magnesium bisglycinate as well, like you're doing this in the sleep stack, which is a very complex form of the sleep stack. Everything is pushing in a certain direction. You have zinc and you have copper chelated, which is a unique stance that the owner Marks has taken. The supplement needs sleep stack would be my personal favourite for long-term use of sleep. Little things like the zinc methionine pushing the methylation to help acetylserotonin into melatonin. Tarika's going to be angry at me for confusing people a little bit, but it's cofactor part into creating serotonin and pushing that into acetylserotonin and melatonin to actually keep us in an efficient sleep is what really makes it unique and makes it the one I would go for out the 4 of them.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. So these are my thoughts on the products we tested. Having tried the 4 products, I've got to say, genuinely, I thought all 4 kind of hit slightly different points, but they were all good products. There's nothing in there that I recommend people avoid. It's going to depend on what your individual needs are and what aspects of sleep you're looking to improve. These are my thoughts. Again, it's going to be slightly subjective depending on my own sleep needs and my own sleep cycle, but this is how I break them down. The Sleep Stack by Supplement Needs was probably the best product for getting good quality sleep. I didn't find that it helped me drift off, it didn't make me drowsy, it didn't make initiating sleep any easier for me. Not something I really struggle with, but again, I could take it and stay up, there's nothing in it that made me sleepy. But in terms of improving the quality of sleep I get, I think it's probably one of the best products in the test. CAMZ will help your body recover overnight, but it's not designed to enhance the level of sleep that you get. But for me, it's the only one that really sort of gave me that, oh, it's time to go to bed type feeling. With Restore, I found that gave you a little bit of what you got from Sleep Stack and a little bit of what I got from CAMZ. So that was a situation where it did make me a little bit sleepy. It didn't feel like it made initiating sleep particularly easier, but I definitely felt like I got a better quality of sleep when I was using it versus not using anything at all. So if you're looking for something that has the benefits of increasing the quality of the sleep plus also initiating sleep, I think that's a good choice. Perhaps the surprise product for me was Alpha Neon's Neon Dreams. I felt that was a really good overall product. It mixes really well, it tastes really nice, but my nighttime routine is normally to brush my teeth, get into bed, and then take a sleep product. So it's a product that you've got to remember to do beforehand. Otherwise, you're taking it when you brush your teeth and it'll taste terrible. But again, if you're somebody who prefers to take a shake rather than a pill, it's a solid choice. So in conclusion, that's what I think the individual strength of each one of these products are. I don't think there's a bad product in this group. I think CAMZ is perhaps the outlier because it's not designed to be a sleep product. But for me, if you're somebody who struggles to get to sleep, it's perhaps one of the most effective. Again, say at the end of this review, these are the subjective opinions of all of the testers. They may affect you differently, but in order to help you pick the best product, the most suitable product, I think that's genuinely the best way I can break them down.